Hey, Miss Anderson, you're following my boyfriend.
What? Who texted me all of a sudden? Could it be you're Amy Smith, who worked for me at the previous company?
Yes, that's right. That's not important. Just stop following my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? Who are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. You've been stalking my boyfriend the whole time.
Stalking? Me?
You're over 50 years old, aren't you? You're too old to be stalking a young guy in his 20s.
I'm not stalking anyone.
Bullshit! I've witnessed it many times. I've seen you bothering my man by following him around.
I don't know who are you talking about. I work with a lot of different people in my line of work now, so I don't know who you are talking about.
He's good looking, in a suit, tall.
There are plenty of people in the world with those traits, and that's not enough to know. At the very least, you need to tell his name.
I don't want to leave my boyfriend's name on the filthy stalker's phone.
Then, I have no idea who you are talking about.
Anyway, that guy is my boyfriend. Don't hang around him.
What are you really talking about? I have a husband and a son to begin with.
Huh? You're married and have a son and you're stalking my boyfriend? My boyfriend and your son are probably the same age, right? Ew, that's disgusting. There's no way an old hag like you could be dating him, you pervert.
I told you I'm not doing that.
Shut up! From this moment on, you will never go near my boyfriend.
I'm home, Sean. Welcome back, Mom. It must have been tough to go on a 6-month business trip overseas. Thank you. I was actually supposed to come home yesterday, but I didn't expect the flight to be cancelled due to the bad weather. Well, I'm relieved that you made it home for my wedding tomorrow. Sorry to make you worry. But after all, I haven't even met and greeted your fiancée yet. It's okay. You'll see her at the wedding tomorrow. I've told her all about your situation, so don't worry. Thank you. Well, I'm going to take a bath early tonight and go to bed. Yeah, good night. Good night.
Hey! Why are you at my wedding? Why does an old lady who was stalking my darling have to do with the wedding?
Could it be the person you assumed I was stalking?
That's right. He's my darling, the handsome groom of today. I'm glad I found out what you were up to before you ruined our wedding. It was close.
Miss Smith, that's my line. As soon as you saw my face, you grabbed me by the collar and threw me out of the ceremony hall. When I tried to go inside again, the wedding staff stopped me. Did you tell them anything?
Of course I did. I strongly urged them not to let that old woman in because she was the stalker of the groom.
I came here to attend my own son's wedding.
Huh? Liar! There's only one wedding to be held here today, and it's mine.
Yes. Then this makes it extra clear.
What?
I'm definitely the mother of your groom, Sean.
Huh?
I knew that my son's girlfriend's name is Amy Smith, but that is a very common name. Actually, I know someone else with the same name besides you. Besides, I was so busy with my new job that I had forgotten about my former subordinate, Amy Smith. That was careless of me. I'm sorry about that.
What? I don't understand. My groom is your son? I mean, it's true that the age difference between us is about parent and child, but still, if you were his mother, you would have the same last name. Sean's last name is not Anderson.
Then Anderson is my maiden name.
Huh?
The company where I was your boss, I joined when I was single and got married a few years later and took my husband's last name. But my maiden name, Anderson, was so well known within the company and among clients that I continued to use it at work. This is not so unusual for a married female employee, is it?
What are you talking about? Do you want to keep Sean to yourself with such lies? I don't want you here, you stupid old pervert, so get lost right away.
You really don't want to admit that I'm Sean's mother, do you?
Of course I don't. Sean's mother owns a company that deals in foreign goods. She's not some stupid old pervert and stalker like you. She's a world-class businesswoman, a super career woman. She's been on a buying trip to various countries for the past 6 months or so. I'm really looking forward to meeting her for the first time today.
Oh, you are?
Chop chop! Stalker hack! Get the hell out of here!
Then tell Sean that his mother has left.
Huh?
Wish I could have met you today after I was introduced to you as his mother.
You're still saying that, aren't you?
Mom, are you about to enter the ceremony? Amy wants to see you. I saw her just now. Huh? If you tell her I'm Anderson, her former boss, who she kicked out of the venue about 20 minutes ago for stalking Sean, she'll recognize me. What? Stalker? I'm going to the hospital for now. What? What's wrong? When Amy kicked me out of the wedding hall, I think I hurt my knee. It's been hurting. What? And where's Dad? I thought he came with you. He left something in a car in the parking lot, so he wasn't there with me. He will drive me to the hospital. You have to make sure that Amy knows that I am the real Sean's mother. Okay.
No way! I can't believe you're really his mother! Why didn't you say so?
I told you.
You could have told me more forcefully.
You kicked me out of the ceremony without listening to me. I thought I explained everything to you in detail in the message afterwards. It was you who blamed me in a one-sided way and didn't believe me no matter what I said.
Because I thought it was a lie. An old lady who quit her job because she was jealous of my youth and cuteness became a career woman who travels around the world. Who would have thought of that?
My reason for leaving that company was to start my own.
Huh?
It had nothing to do with you at all, Miss Smith.
Huh?
Well, talking about the past is not going to change the present.
Then, please come back. I know you're Sean's mother. I believe you.
I hurt my knee because of you, and now I'm in the hospital.
What?
If you'll excuse me.
Hey, Sean! Please reconsider! just misunderstood things a little.
Let me ask you one thing. You saw me and my mother walking together, and you thought she was my stalker. I showed you a picture of my mother once before. Didn't you recognize at that time that your alleged stalker and my mother were the same person?
Well, I didn't really look at the picture. I didn't remember.
I see.
So, I didn't think it was the same person.
That being said, why didn't you just ask me what really happened instead of blaming my mother? If you had done that, you could have cleared up the misunderstanding right away. Or at least, we might not have had to call off the marriage.
Even if you say that.
You're right. I'm not gonna change my mind now.
Oh no! Sean!
This is goodbye. From now on, please go through a lawyer. Don't ever contact me again.
Please! I don't want to break up with Sean! Talk to Sean! Miss Anderson!
Why should I do what you ask?
But you don't want your own son's marriage to be ruined by trifles like this!
Trifles?
Sure, as his mother, you have to convince him.
There's no point in convincing him since I'm fine with the breakup too.
Oh no, Miss Anderson! Please!
Sean told you to go through a lawyer from now on, didn't he? I'm the same way.
But
if you'll excuse me. First, my knee injury was minor and it has healed completely. Then, Amy found out about it and asked my son to get married, saying, "If it's completely healed, there's no reason to be angry anymore. Let's get married!" With a big smile. I asked her for a reasonable amount of money to cover the cost of treatment, alimony, and the wedding. But when she saw the amount, she went like, "How can I pay such a large amount of money?" and pressed him to get back together. Of course, my son would not comply, and the amount charged would not go away. She was persistent after that, so he sued her for stalking and obtaining a restraining order. Amy is now thrown into a supervised workplace through a relative. And she now works half crying to pay off her debt.
Lisa, may I have a word?
Oh, sorry, sis. I'm still at work. I'll text you later.
Oh? It's about your husband, Daniel.
What?
If you don't hear it now, you'll regret it.
What is it?
You know what? I've decided to marry Daniel.
Huh? What are you talking about? He's my husband.
Yes, he is. That's why you're getting a divorce.
Don't make it sound so easy. I'll go home now and check with him.
Oh, can you do that?
He's working remotely from home this week. I'll know everything when I get home.
I think it's better for you if you don't come over right now, okay?
Why not?
Because I'm in your bedroom with Daniel and making love with him.
Huh?
Making love with my sis' husband in her bedroom. I love this wonderful feeling of superiority mixed with a sense of immorality.
I just got a message from Daniel. Looks like it's true.
You got that? He says he prefers me. Actually, he likes older women better. So Daniel is mine. Now you don't have to come back anymore.
You're married too, sis.
Oh, that's all right now. Daniel promptly paid the alimony to my husband. We got divorced this morning.
Really? Daniel did that?
People with money do things smartly.
Okay, I get it. You can do whatever you want.
Really? I'll send the divorce papers to our parents' house. Just go ahead and file them with the city office. Hey, Lisa, it's been 6 months.
Sis? What do you want? I mean, I'm surprised you contacted me.
Yes, I understand your feelings. I contacted you today because I have an important report for you.
Isn't it that you and Daniel have joined the family?
Oh, how did you know?
Is there any other reason you would like to contact me?
Oh, bummer. I was going to brag about how happy I am to be married to Daniel. Boring.
Everything you say is boring and uninteresting.
Your lack of cuteness really pisses me off. Isn't that why Daniel cheated on you?
That's not a line that a cheating partner would say. It's very funny if you know what you're talking about, sis.
You say it so well. Well, now it sounds like you're a sore loser. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
It is a completely unnecessary concern.
Oh dear. But after hearing this, I'm sure you must be very upset.
What?
We've decided to go abroad for a honeymoon.
Go abroad?
We're going all over Europe. We're planning to hold our very own wedding in Paris. Daniel planned this honeymoon, which cost $20,000.
Whoa! How do you come up with that kind of money?
Of course, Daniel paid for it.
Really?
See? You must be jealous after all.
No, I'm more surprised than jealous.
In your case, they're both the same. You had a small, intimate wedding, and you weren't even allowed to go on your honeymoon. The difference between you and me is so obvious. It's clear that I am so loved and cherished, and you were not.
Well, it's all about you too, so you can do whatever you want. However, I'd say you shouldn't waste so much money.
Huh? Waste so much money? There is no such word in his dictionary, you know.
The total amount of alimony to me and your ex-husband, including yours, he paid total of $70,000, right? You paid a lot of money all at once and then spent $20,000 on a honeymoon and an overseas wedding. I mean, you've already spent all your savings and now you need to save money. So what the hell are you doing?
What the heck is that? Even if you're jealous, don't you have any better words to describe it?
I'm just telling the truth.
You know what? As you probably know, Daniel has a lot of money.
What?
He would say $20,000 or $70,000 is just a small amount of money. It would be more adorable if you honestly said you're frustrated.
Is that so? Well, that's okay. If you're okay with that, I won't say anything else.
You're being so deliberate and meaningful. It's really funny and makes me feel sorry for you.
Go ahead and say whatever you want. I was just trying to give you one last piece of friendly advice. I've already cut all ties with you, so it's none of my business what happens to you too.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't leave your feelings for Daniel forever just because you envy her happiness, okay? Hey, Lisa! We are in Paris! We just placed a return of love in the church, just the two of us!
Oh, you're already abroad. So?
Aren't you jealous?
Not at all. I'm rather feeling sorry for you that it's going to be tough from now on.
Hey, are you still talking like that? Daniel has lots of money. It's no exaggeration to say he has unlimited money. That's why he promptly paid $20,000 for this honeymoon.
Unlimited money? Even though he has no income?
What? No income?
Oh, maybe you didn't know. Daniel is unemployed right now.
Huh? Unemployed?
Yeah, he doesn't work. Even if he started working after my divorce, like I said before, he's probably broke from alimony. There's no way he could pay $20,000 that easily.
Wait a minute. What do you mean he doesn't work?
No way. You won't be told anything.
What? Say it quickly.
He got fired from his job because of his affair with you.
What? What are you talking about? They can't fire him for cheating. That's unfair dismissal. I'll sue them.
Sis, don't you get it? You said so yourself.
Me?
You're flirting with Daniel while he was working remotely from home, weren't you? That means Daniel skipped work and had secret meetings with a woman.
Huh?
I heard that the company can check if their employees are doing their job properly while working remotely. There's no room for deception in that area. It wasn't just once or twice, so I heard it was affecting his work. So they found out and fired him on disciplinary grounds. In this case, there should be no severance pay. I really don't know where he got the $20,000 for the honeymoon.
Oh, then the reason why he's home all the time isn't because he's working remotely.
Because he's unemployed.
That's for sure. I don't think so.
I mean, to begin with, Daniel had been a regular office worker all the time.
Huh?
Because it was a major company, it was definitely higher than the average annual income around the world. Still, $20,000 is clearly not an amount that can be paid in a lump sum.
Huh? Why? Isn't Daniel an executive of a major company?
What?
I saw his name on the company's website.
Oh, maybe.
Did you mistake him for someone else? Someone else? It seems the managing director has the same name as Daniel. No way! Oh, please. Daniel is still in his early 30s. How is it possible that he's an executive in a big company? He wasn't like an exceptional worker. Where on earth did you get that idea? You're lying! Then why did I take Daniel away from you? Not only is it meaningless, it's a huge loss. I was cheated. I don't want him. I'll give him back to you. No, thank you. Okay, I'm going back to work. Wait for me! Bye-bye. At this point, their honeymoon was cancelled. However, they had to pay a cancellation fee, and in the end, they did not get the $20,000 back. It seems that Daniel had texted my sister that he had been fired. Therefore, my sister's claim that she was tricked into marrying him was dismissed, and she divorced him without receiving alimony. The $20,000 for the honeymoon was actually her debt. According to Daniel, he made her borrow the money for the luxurious honeymoon. She seemed to have mistaken the IOU for a prenuptial agreement and signed it without reading it carefully. After that, she has been working several jobs to pay off the debt. I can't help but feel that both of them are equally stupid. Anyway, it'll be fine if she would just stay out of my life from now on.